Welcome back to the Something Original podcast. My name is No, I'm just kidding. It's Chase.
And my name is, I'm just kidding, Gannon.
Welcome back, Gannon. Wow, did you love that intro song?
Yes, dude.
I know I did.
Absolutely bangtastic, rific, Mr. 360 no scope. It was perfect.
What is this, dude? Like episode 59?
And
we just now got it's like 58. We just now got a theme song.
Well, you know what, man? I think it's just we are doing this from the ground up. You know, we don't get the sponsors. We're not Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah, not yet.
We're just out here. We're just a couple of dudes just doing it, you know?
We're just trying to be original.
And it's working.
I think so. It came up into the budget. We actually have a new editor. His name's Ricky. He's a cuck, but you know, he does what he does.
Yeah.
We got a theme song. Shout out to Santana, by the way. Maybe we'll have him on the pod.
Hopefully. That'd be sick.
Maybe into the fantasy football league? Question mark.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. We need to get some homies. Maybe I can ask Jacob.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey man, do you want to do fantasy football?
What about old Kev?
No. Not really. I don't really know.
Okay.
It's got to be the squad. It's got to be like the homies.
The big
we can
gang.
get Ty on. The whole like everybody that's been on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, Jordy.
You know?
Jordy be down.
Jordy would totally be down, I'm sure.
Yeah. Siegfried Malone.
Yeah.
Who else? Yeah, dude, we got people. We got so many friends, dude. We're so popping when it comes to friends, you know?
We are really popular. We're a very popular podcast and human individuals.
Yeah, you know.
But anyways, guys, that reminds me, we have a Patreon. Go give that a subscribe to. We have Death Our Friend. We have fucking Next Caller. 3 episodes. 3 whole episodes. The last one was fucking funny. I loved it. But go give that a subscribe to. We are also on almost every platform, but only if those platforms are Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Give us a comment. Subscribe if you like what you're hearing. And I also heard the Patreon, it's only $5.
Only $5?
Only $5, that's right. I know I skipped over it. I'm all over the place on this one. I think the intro is really throwing me off, to be honest.
It's perfect, though. I think I like the jazziness of it.
I like the jazziness. I like it's just simple, you know. It just bridges us in because you know what? We used to just do 10-second songs ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Our own raw vocals. Just put.
I have to keep turning down label, offers.
Constantly.
Because I just want to focus on the podcast, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, hey man, like I understand you think I'm a generational talent.
Mm-hmm.
With my vocals. And Gannon, too. Gannon gets so many. But I keep turning him down because I want him to focus on his goals in life.
Yep. Becoming a professional hang glider.
Really? How's that working out?
It's in the concept series still, you know.
Oh, so you're still, like, concepting, like, how you would be flying through the air.
Yeah, because that's what, think it, do it, I'm still in the thinking part,
Yeah, you're just in the think part, not thinking part.
Yeah, realistically speaking. Pretty much in the part, if we're talking.
Oh, yeah. You're just in the part.
Yeah, the part.
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you.
I like it.
It's
Hey, I mean, I support your endeavors in any which way, you know.
Speaking of Endeavor, season 6 of My Hero Academia comes out in October. little early to the jump on that one, but you guys got to be ready. I don't care.
Also,
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
So good. So good.
You like it? Have you finished it?
I did. And
I'm still like in the middle.
oh, why?
For the past few days, instead of like watching something when I go to bed, I just fall asleep.
What are you, a grandpa?
Yes, I think I am actually.
That's not even possible. Miko, you been getting busy?
Busy.
Yeah, has Miko been getting busy? How you have grandkids?
Yeah, he first day of school is next week. Back to school is just right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I knew that? Well, for one, my job kind of like I kind of have to be in the know, but also when I'm driving to work, I noticed that the school crossing sign, the school light is on now, where it used to not be. I never really noticed it because it was just like, oh, like it's off. Like I don't have to fucking go 20 in this area. But now it's on, and now there's kids walking to school. I'm like, fuck, like that was like the shortest summer break ever.
10 points. If you hit one.
If I hit one, no, dude, I can't. I was gonna say it's a Gryffindor. What?
It must mean that we have a higher education out here because they started last week.
They started last week too here.
Oh, they did. Well, yeah. They started like early last week, so.
That's crazy, dude. Like.
And I know that just because my job, I had to be in the know.
You kind of do, actually. I just got my hair cut today.
Yeah.
And they were telling me, like, they were super busy last week because school started. Yeah.
Thanks for coming in and getting cut by me. Jeez.
Well, you told me on the podcast, actually, you would fly out here and cut my hair. So.
I'll do that.
You're lacking, bro.
Once I graduate.
When you graduate?
Next May. So just, right around the corner.
Next May?
Next May.
I thought you were going to be done in, like, December.
No, dude. It's like a 13-month course.
My gosh, dude.
Yeah, so just grow it out till then.
I'm not going to do that.
I could do a full makeover, dude. Be sick.
I want you to cut my entire head off.
I think I would need different qualifications to do that.
No. I think anybody is truly qualified.
I mean, at the root of it, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Did you hear about that? We're kind of all over the place. We started talking about football. We had a lineup of topics right before the podcast. We were like, all right, we're gonna hit these, and this, and we kind of hit like all of them, kind of in a row right there. Let's go back. Let's go back to football. All right.
Yeah.
I want to say something about football. If you're ladies, if you are watching or if you're listening to this podcast, you can't watch it because we don't have video, but if you are listening to this podcast and your significant other, or if you're a guy and you're dating a guy who's into football, or if you're a guy, whatever, if your significant other is watching football, if they're watching preseason football and they're like dedicated into watching the preseason football, like the full fucking game, you're in for a long season because those people, they don't have a life. I love football. I love watching football. But I'm not sitting there and watching the preseason games because those don't matter at all.
This is money draws.
It's just like, and it's not even like for us. Maybe it is. Maybe it's to see like the young players getting a chance, like because there have been some cool moments. But you know where I see those moments?
Highlights.
On social media. I'm watching it on TikTok. I'm watching it on Instagram. I have access to watching the highlights. I get to skip all the buffer.
Mm-hmm. And commercials.
And commercials. I see the highlights. And I see. I'm not sitting there watching the full fucking game. What the preseason is for the coaches to evaluate who to keep and who not to keep on the team.
Mm.
And if your significant other is watching the full preseason game, you're just in for a long season because that's all they're gonna fucking talk about.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally where their mind is gonna be at the entire time. So I'm sorry. Are you like this, Gannon?
No, actually no.
Yeah.
I will watch.
Bengals games.
Yeah, specifically watching Bengals games. 1, 2. Like, I stopped through. They were playing the preseason game at my job, and like when it was on, I would just like kind of stop by and check it out for a second. But you know, it wasn't like I was gonna be sitting there like, oh wow, this is not even our starting team. Awesome. Yeah. I'm really watching this for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, babe, sorry. I'm going to turn on the preseason game real quick. Yeah, it has no effect on like the outcome.
Have all the boys coming over that are just like me.
It's for game night.
To eat some nachos.
That's always fun though, having people over for a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or gaming over for some people, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Cult mentality. That, yeah, I totally agree with you there. Like, I saw people were like at work talking about the preseason game, and I'm like, I couldn't even tell you probably 10 players right now that are.
Really? You couldn't? On the Bengals?
Yeah, I don't just. I like the Bengals. I like that they're Ohio, and I like, I like when they're winning. I like when they're losing too, but overall, I don't pay attention to football that much. It's not like a year round where I'm like, oh man, I think we're gonna pick up old Turtleberry Johnson. I'm not like that,
If Turtleberry Johnson ever sees the field, it's game over for the rest of the league.
Yeah,
he's a terrorist.
Yeah, I mean he's a menace. He's like Ray Lewis minus murder.
Oh, plus murder, plus like 20 cases.
Yeah, plus murder times 10. But yeah, I
heard he killed himself and brought himself back.
Mm-hmm.
That's how crazy it is.
Yeah, dude, this guy's crazy. Gave himself like CPR.
Yeah.
After he killed himself, he was like, "What? How's his arms moving?" I don't know. People say it's like an extension of the wrath of God, but who knows with that guy Turtleberry Johnson.
Did you hear about these zombies?
What?
So I guess people in like Asia, Europe, like Africa, like everywhere, and a few cases in America too. People are like seeing people like walking around kind of zombie-like on like CCTV cameras. And they're just like disappearing. Like when people call the police about it, they're just like, when they're like, hey, there's like a weird like people are coming up to doors, and they catch them on like their like Ring cameras or security cameras, and they're just staring into the door, and then they'll walk away, but like almost zombie like. Some person was able to get a video of some guy like on a train, and his eyes were just like complete white and like bloodshot, and the guy was on the train but the zombie was off the train and he saw it through the camera. It could be like, CGI or whatever, but what if this shit's real?
Gotta stock up.
Like, are you saying like survival shelter typey, or like
yeah, we'll go with that answer. Stock up on supplies.
Because I saw a TikTok of like people, the Reddit stories that like the TikToks are and stuff now.
Mm.
So I was watching one where it was like, you guys have been seeing like the zombie videos going crazy. Like, what are some tips if we ever do get into a worldwide zombie apocalypse? Like, what are some tips? And I heard one of them is like, if you wait, basically, if you're alive after like 39 days, you're fine. Because I guess like, any sort of like zombie, whatever it is, no matter what like infection is causing like people to like reanimate and stuff, your body just can't sufficiently survive without like the proper nutrients after like 39 days or something.
Oh, jeez.
So I guess that's like pretty cool, you know? Nothing bad would happen.
I don't. That just seems very random, and I don't know.
What do you mean? Very random, like the zombies, or
like sure it's not like crackheads.
Well, it could be, but I feel like that would have been like making the news like every year, you know, like, oh, there's a zombie. Oh wait, it's just a guy fucking tweaking. But like people are like actually concerned because we've all seen a little, you know, like cracked out people, you know, but and we can identify, oh, those people are just high as fuck. I guess what these people are showing is like they aren't really showing like they're tweaking. They're just they're acting more like zombie like, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, nobody's come forward and been like, oh, yeah, that was a fucking zombie. That was not somebody tweaking. So, I don't know. Could be. It could also just be fake.
Yeah, because I feel like people would have had... It would have... I feel like it would have made, like, the news.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though I don't agree with the news. And I feel like in America... If someone was coming up and doing some weird stuff like that in the right area or the wrong area, depending on how you look at it, they would get capped.
Yeah.
And then you'd have more proof.
Well, see, that's why I kind of like a lot of, like, what, like, TikTok, like, a lot of people on TikTok are doing. Like, they're having their own independent news, like, videos and stuff. Like, they're doing research. They're getting, but that's also, like, kind of bad because I feel like before that even the news was becoming more sensationalized, and I don't know if you've heard of Jon Stewart. He's like do you know who Jon Stewart is?
I don't think so.
He was the host before Trevor Noah on The Daily Show.
I don't think I know who this is.
Well, he was the person that actually got me into politics, like got me really into politics back in like 2015, 2016. And he was a political commentator on like a comedy show basically. But he made a lot of really good points with like how he like talked about certain things. But he talked about how, and he was a big, you know, critic on the mass media, the U.S. media overall, like on both sides. They were both terrible because of what they do to the news, and they try to sensationalize it. And he noticed that news started getting more and more sensationalized after 9/11. Because the news was never like a 24-hour thing. It was never a 24-hour broadcast before 9/11. But after 9/11, that's when the news was like, oh, we need to do like around-the-clock coverage of stuff. And that's why, and they just saw like record numbers. They were making a ton of money off of like sponsorships and ads and all this shit. So if they figured out if they just keep running the news 24/7, they get more and more and more and more money. And with that added sensationalism, when there's not a lot of crazy shit going on in the world, you kind of have to make your own shit. And you have to kind of like over exaggerate a lot of stuff. And what happened was like one of the first news broadcasts was like Fox News, or one of the first like news media outlets was Fox News, who really did it good and well. They decided to just focus on one side of the political spectrum and sensationalize it in their own right. So they started making up news stories. They started over-exaggerating news stories to fit their desired narrative. CNN started doing it. MSNBC started doing it with the left. And now we just have, like, shitty news, you know?
It hasn't been the same since Ron Burgundy stopped. You hear me?
Yep, I heard you.
But no, on a serious note, yeah, I mean, I can see that definitely happening after 9/11.
Yeah.
I just think news of all kind is kind of,
So what I was thinking, and what I kind of want to do is, I think local news is some of the most genuine news in the world, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But they're starting to die out because of these large news organizations, like these large media outlets. They're starting to buy out these local news stations and newspapers, and they're basically just tanking them so they don't have to compete against them for whatever reason. And so, and that's how like Epstein got exposed. Did you know that? It came out in a newspaper article. Like an investigator like went to a local newspaper because she also didn't really trust like the mass media. They thought they were just going to cover it up. So they went to a local paper, and that's how it got super blown up. And that's how Epstein got caught this last time.
That's what I'm talking about. That's like Rorschach.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, so it was mentioned on the Patriot Act. It was a show on Netflix talking about all these political stuff. I think I talked about it on the podcast before. And I had the idea where we have an app almost, and it's just a collection of almost every single local news organization. And you have the local news. No big names can ever get in there, like CNN, Fox, none of those motherfuckers. Only local newspapers who want to write their stories, they can put it on the app. How you would use it is you enter your zip code and you get all the local news. You get, maybe world news from your local paper. You get local news from your local paper. And maybe content creators could make like clips about these newspapers or these news articles. And that way you can try and get the more attention drawn to it, because not everybody's going to read.
Taking it back to like true journalism.
True journalism, because that's what we're missing. We don't have true journalism anymore. We have opinion pieces that become legit news for some reason.
I think this would be a great idea. As long as the like big name phone companies don't get involved into it,
Yeah.
And water it down themselves.
Honestly, somebody take that idea, because I don't think I'm gonna ever like put time into it. But if somebody wants to work with me on it, that'd be cool too. If you're fucking CNN or Fox or MSNBC or CBS, I'm trying to name all the big ones. ABC, fuck off! Don't take my idea.
Or you get roundhoused by both of us.
All right, you want to talk about anime now?
I mean, like, I've put out, well, dude, okay. Well, I guess I can't say much to you because I haven't watched Attack on Titan. But, yeah. My Hero, dude, gotta catch up. if you want. It's only if you
I
want.
was See, this is what I was gonna do. This is what I was gonna do. I was gonna finish Jujutsu Kaisen, and then I was gonna restart My Hero.
Are you restarting it?
To like maybe season 3.
I mean, dude, I think first season is what makes it so good is just like the sort of like, I don't know. You got Deku who doesn't have any powers, and it's just like it's cool seeing him just like, because I've been rewatching it as well slowly, on the side, and he literally just starts off as just like a broken kid that just wants to be a superhero so bad, based off of All Might, and then you just see him eventually just blossom into, slowly and surely, into an amazing hero, which, like,
Yeah.
honestly, still to this day, fuck Deku, but
Why fuck Deku?
because Deku's a dweeb, bro.
A dweeb?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Because Bakugo should be definitely the first.
Well, I feel like Bakugo's just not a likable character.
Keep watching. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
Have
Well, at the start.
Have you read the manga?
No, I haven't. Not a single bit.
Okay. Well, keep watching.
And then I think after that, I don't know what I'm gonna watch. Oh, I do know. Tokyo Avengers. Or Revengers.
Did Trey tell you about that one too?
No.
Wow. You guys are like literally both like the only people I've ever really seen talk about the show. He was saying, since I finished JJK, that I should watch and check out Tokyo Revengers?
Yeah. I think it's Revengers.
Yeah.
I heard it's good. People like it.
It looks sweet. Like, he was like, dude, you really like this one. And that's crazy you also brought it up, because, yeah, you guys are kind of on the same page, and it's kind of weird.
Honestly, I think me and Trey are like, we have too many similarities.
That's why you guys are both like my best friend.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like, it's like you were trying to find the match for me, you know, when you were in the Navy.
Yeah.
You were like, damn, bro, I'm missing my homie. Oh, shit. Hey, Trey. Oh, you like anime? Oh, shit. You like everything Chase likes? That's crazy.
Yeah. And then we freestyle all the time.
I see it. That's where you lost me. I never freestyled.
But who's your favorite character in My Hero? I have two, actually. They're kind of tied.
Fuck. I don't know. Probably Deku, because I really... Oh, no. Todoroki or whatever?
Oh, Todoroki.
Todoroki?
Yeah, he's cold.
Fire.
And hot.
Fire Eye. And he's both. I always just thought he had the coldest, like, superpower. I mean,
and the hottest superpower.
And the hottest superpower, yeah. I'm surprised, like, My Hero wasn't already, like, a thing. Like, the concept of it. Because, like, obviously in America, we have, like, all of our, like, anything related to anime is kind of similar to comic books, you know? And it's all about superheroes and stuff. And I'm surprised that it took so long for, like, Japan to, like, make an anime about, like, superheroes like that. We're a world full of superheroes.
That, honestly, yeah. I mean, because, like, we've always had, like, DC and Marvel as, like, our, I guess you could say, graphic novels. So, I mean, it's a matter of time. And then there's also, like, a lot of, like, American companies making, like, animes also, which is crazy. It's kind of doing a little switcheroo. But...
Oh, did you hear about the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh made his own Marvel comic book?
Are you serious? Like, it's legit Marvel?
Yeah, it's a tie-in with Spider-Man and Iron Man. I forget what it's called.
Wait,
it's literally...
Yu-Gi-Oh's in with them?
No, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh made a comic book for Marvel.
What's it about? What's the premise?
It's Spider-Man. He basically made a villain, like a new villain. But what's really fun, it's funny because I was like, no, Yu-Gi-Oh's not in it. But he made the villain exactly like Yu-Gi-Oh. Not like Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh, but like the villain is, the way it works, he uses like Yu-Gi-Oh cards essentially to fight. And he has his own, like, the only way he can attack is if he pulls a card that doesn't attack or like has a trap or a spell or whatever. Yeah. So it's basically Yu-Gi-Oh, but in the Marvel universe. That's dope. And it's like Spider-Man and Iron Man team up and like fight this guy.
For my next card, Pot of Greed.
Basically, that's basically it. And the design is like kind of like the, you know, what they use to like sit their cards down and stuff. Yeah. I'll try to find it. I know I liked it because it was like, what the fuck? I didn't even know about this.
Wait, like they had like the arm piece for the cards?
It wasn't. He didn't have it on his arm, but it was in his like design and his uniform.
Oh, okay. That's so dumb.
So you could see like the similarities. He's from Yu-Gi-Oh, basically.
And they just didn't want to be like right on the nose with it.
Yeah, no. I think it's like Secret. It was literally called like Secret Wars or something.
Secret Wars? That's Doctor Doom.
No, like Secret Wars. It's like not Secret Wars, but it's Secret Wars or something.
It's more secret than the Secret Wars. It's Secret Wars.
I could be wrong about the name.
we could. I definitely have a secret that's more secreter than yours.
What is that?
Secreter.
Oh yeah, but my secret is more secreter than yours.
Oh yeah? Well,
it's secretist.
Oh, well, I have secret hors d'oeuvres. What you got against that?
I can't anymore. I can't go on.
Go on without me.
So when are we gonna do the Pilk and Dilk? Did you get your groceries yet?
No, Friday, my man.
Friday.
Well,
so don't forget. Don't forget.
All the way. I'm pretty much all the way busy, stacked until when? Sunday afternoon. So by next podcast, I hopefully will have it.
Well, you better.
Okay.
Write it on your list. Get the milk and get your Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. I'm gonna be with the movement. I might throw some peanuts in it too.
What?
Yeah. There's like a.
Why?
You hear about that? There was like a thing back in the day that like construction workers would do. They put Coca-Cola. They put peanuts in the Coca-Cola on lunch break.
Oh, I heard that was like a South thing.
It's still
just like a
okay.
South.
What are we all just not even one country anymore? Last time I checked, Chase, we're America.
You forgot the part where it's like we're the United States of America.
Yeah, we're the United States of America. So.
Yeah, but yet we're separated by states.
Yeah, and a lot of different things. But you know what? We're still in it.
It's like we are united as a country, but it's also the same people that are like, if you are of any other skin color or religion or you don't like the same appetizers at Applebee's and I do, you do not belong in this country.
We are united individually.
What do you think is like the best white trash restaurant?
What do you mean by this?
Basically, like any chain. Like a sit-down restaurant, not like McDonald's or any of them.
I like old Golden Corral.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's like white trash.
I can get down with the old Golden Corral.
Did you hear about people boycotting Golden Corral because they now include a vegan sausage?
Why do people care so much?
Seriously. It's like, you don't have to get the vegan sausage. They still have regular sausage.
Yeah, last time I checked, it's a buffet.
It's a buffet.
Right. You do not. It's like some, like, there's a Chinese restaurant, right? And then.
Oh wait. Did you say Golden Corral?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Which was yours?
I'm thinking of Cracker Barrel. I thought that's what you said. Cracker Barrel is the one that includes vegan sausage now.
Oh. Well, either way, you don't have to get it.
Don't order it. Yeah.
Oh, people are so strange.
Anyways, back to the Golden Corral. I actually don't think that's white trash. TBH.
Really?
No.
Sit down restaurant, Taco Bell. You sit down there sometimes if you want.
No, not fast food. Not fast food.
Damn.
Well, no. I mean, if you're dead, I want you to fight for your answer.
Golden Corral?
Yeah.
I mean, you can get a buffet there for like $11, man.
Is it white trash though?
You know, like. Yeah.
Honestly, I think Applebee's is like the whitest of the trash.
I don't know. Chili's is up there, man.
Yeah, but Chili's is like Tex-Mex, kind of. It's in the name.
It's fine dining.
Well, yeah, it is. That's why I'm not saying it's like the whitest of trash. I think Applebee's is literally like named after someone's old racist grandpa.
Oh, Huckleberry Applebee's.
Grandpa
Applebee.
You can't be saying that stuff anymore.
He used to come up with the craziest recipes. I always was talking really strangely, but you know, we just overlooked that and decided to quote.
When he said margaritas should only be $1, we just went along with it.
That was his dying wish. Said
Applebee's
will. He said margaritas will stay $1, and then he passed on to racist heaven, which is hell.
You gotta make it sound better for the racist, you know.
Right. But yeah,
you see those memes of like it's on TikTok where they're talking about how they're in hell talking to the devil, trying to tell them why they should have went to heaven, and the devil's just laughing at them. And it's like, I use the Bible to justify why gay people shouldn't get into heaven. And they're just sitting there with their like arms crossed, and like the devil's laughing in the background, you know.
I haven't seen those. I saw the one where he's like, you get a. They're like, he's like, what would you do for your soul? And then the guy's like, yeah, I could be like rich or something. And he's like, how about a new car? And he's like, oh yeah, a new car would be cool. Yeah, I'd give myself for that. And he's like, here you go, a 2012 used Kia Forte. And then it was like went back to the guy, and he was like, really? Kia Forte? Like, how many people have like sold
I've seen that.
Yeah. And then he was like, you would be surprised how many sold their souls for this used Kia Forte. I'm like, oh my god.
It's basically everybody driving a Kia Forte. I heard the new Kias are terrible.
I mean, probably.
No, I heard like their engines are like they shouldn't have ever come off the assembly line, you know. Every like new Kia is getting recalled because their engine dies after like a couple thousand miles.
Oh jeez. Yeah. That's not safe.
It's not safe at all.
Going 90 miles on the highway. Oh.
Shit blows up in your face.
What just happened?
I have like, have I told you I have like really bad anxiety now?
What happened?
I don't know. I like ever since late high school going into college, I've developed such severe like anxiety overall, but on top of that, like social anxiety. And now I get so anxious just driving my car because I just feel like something bad's gonna happen.
Oh, well, that's where you should feel the most free.
Yeah, but I used to just take my like car around on like fucking down the block, around the corner, through the loop-de-loop, you know?
Right.
Like, I didn't care. I was just listening to music, just vibing. But now it's like, I never even want to drive because I'm just like...
I'm trying to think of something, because I've always heard of, like, different... what's the word I'm looking for? Different... I'm going to use the word things. Different things that can help with anxiety, like...
Heroin?
Well, I mean, that just takes care of everything. But just like naming everything in the room, like in your mind, like seeing, like if you see something in the room, like for example, me, Hawk statue, you know, but this would be, of course, internally, Wile E. Coyote Funko Pop, you know what I mean? Retroid Pocket. But like for some reason, I feel like being able to get a grasp on your surroundings can help. I don't know if that's a good idea to be in a car doing that because you should be focusing on the road. But I don't know, dude.
I think I just need to start taking like medicine or something. The government.
You know where I'm going with it. I mean, you know, I was talking to someone recently, and they were talking about how because medicine just didn't work for me. Like, it just made me feel terrible.
Yeah.
That's just personally speaking, but I hear some people that take medicine, and it helps them out tremendously. So, I mean, I can't be totally against it if it helps people.
Yeah.
Did I know?
I don't know. Maybe I just need I need to like schedule a doctor appointment.
Smoke some weed.
Honestly, smoking weed doesn't like... The thing is with weed, I actually have like slowed down smoking weed a ton. Because, well, for one, I used to only smoke dabs. I would only hit my dab pen. And it would just get me too high to like enjoy myself, you know?
That's where you're messing up. I think...
That's where I am messing up, I think.
I think because I hit someone's dab, and I just mostly only smoked tree, and that's what really got me to stop, was like I just had a huge anxiety attack, and I'm just like, maybe I'm just gonna not do this anymore, I guess, you know?
Yeah, honestly, maybe it is just that. Maybe I do need to just like buy a piece and just start buying flour.
It looks more sophisticated, you know?
Some pre-rolls. Because out in here in Colorado, it is 100% illegal. Or legal.
You could trip and fall and find some weed there.
Not really.
In Denver? Like, don't you live in town?
Yeah, I do.
What are you talking about?
Can't trip and fall and get some weed. Trip and fall and get some, like, heroin. But, I mean, it's...
Bro,
I'm like, kind of scared sometimes walking around in Denver. It's like...
What?
Because people just be leaving their needles out and, like, empty bottles and
like
stuff.
You didn't live in Dayton.
Like,
well, I mean, you lived, like, over near Oakwood?
Yeah, I lived in, like...
A nice neighborhood?
A nicer neighborhood, yeah. But, not to sound privileged or anything, I do. But, yeah, well, I mean, honestly, like, Dayton really wasn't that bad.
You've ever been over to North Dixie?
Well, that was North Dixie.
That's where I live.
Not like, I mean, like I'm trying not to say like downtown, because like I would only ever really go to like the Oregon district, which was like the white person downtown, I feel like.
Whoa.
Not like, I mean, it was like what white people consider downtown.
What do you mean by that? I'm just kidding.
That is what I mean by that. Because it wasn't downtown,
They still be listening to motherfucking Soulja Boy, and they get turned to it. Turned.
I feel like
Absolutely
that's like
turned.
there needs to be a cultural reset.
I go down there and I just shake it up. I'll throw on some Future. I say, "What's up? You guys know who this is? Future. We're stuck in the past."
We need to go. I guess you're already in Dayton. I need to go back to Dayton and really shake things up.
Right. That's what I do. I was in Lewisburg, and they messed up by letting me go in there. I said, if you guys play one more Keith Urban song, I'm going to throw my head through this table. And then I went up there and I put $20 in once, and there was no other music played, really, the rest of the night. Because everyone left.
Well, that was Lewisburg. Because everybody left.
Except for, like, it was crazy because, like, all the old crowd was, like, saying, of course, racial slurs as they were walking out the door. And I said, oh, how the turns have tabled. New corporation in business, okay? But, yeah, it's a little things for me to get me going.
Yeah. It sucks.
Like
it sucks
making
that
white people
Lewisburg only had... Yeah, it sucks that Lewisburg only had, like, one good sit-down restaurant.
Yeah, and they lost it.
Are you talking
about Midway?
Is it closed?
Midway?
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about that one.
Which one? Which sit-down?
The fucking... It changes names every fucking year.
The Carry-Out?
There's the one across the street. No, not the Carry-Out. Not the Carry-Out. Where were you talking about?
I was talking about Wingers.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah, it's Wingers.
Yeah. Is it still Wingers?
Yeah. They got some decent food. I wouldn't say high tier. Food,
Did I tell you I worked there for one day?
Really? Did you work for my cousin?
Yeah. I don't know.
Levi?
No.
No.
I worked there for one day. I don't think I was supposed to show up that day, but I showed up on a Tuesday. I think she might have told me to go in Thursday, but I came Tuesday, and they weren't expecting me, but they were like, "Oh, you can come back with us and work, see what's going on." And I was back there, and I saw the lady prepping all the stuff there. She was smoking a cig,
Wait.
And
what?
the cigarette was coming onto the food and stuff.
That's the best part.
And I was like, "Oh, I used to eat at this establishment. I am no longer going to be eating here, and I am not going to work here anymore."
I think there's a new person in charge, and it's been a bit different.
I would hope so. Yeah, anybody, because I think I ate there again, and it was fine.
Because
honestly,
you're not
what doesn't
smoking there? People a lot of vaping. A lot of vaping there.
You're not allowed to vape in there?
Oh, you are allowed to, but you can't. If you're gonna smoke, gotta go outside.
I'm telling.
What do you mean?
I'm telling people are vaping.
We were doing it right in front of the owner.
I'm telling.
I know the owner.
I'm telling the people who actually matter.
Who would that be?
Garfunkel.
Oh, I forgot about that guy. Damn.
Yep.
I miss some Luckies, bro. I might go there by myself.
Dude, I want to go there so bad. I was telling Shiloh this. It's like, honestly, Dayton is like the perfect mix of everything you're looking for. Mm-hmm. It's not super big. It's not super crowded like these big cities. Mm-hmm. It's small enough to feel comfortable. There's such a good group of people there with, like, honestly, a really unique, like, Midwestern culture. They have super cool tattoo places. They have super cool food.
True.
Just the nightlife is very solid. The restaurants are very solid. The culture is very solid. It's affordable. And if you do want the big city stuff, you can go to Columbus. You can go to Cincinnati. Go to Cleveland, but that's a hop, skip away.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Ohio, people shit on Ohio, and I know it's the meme and stuff, but it's honestly, it's not that bad.
It's where Elden Ring takes place.
It is where Elden Ring takes place.
People hate so much on. I was talking to someone about it last night, and then, they were like, my rent just went up to 15 something. That's not even including electric.
Yeah.
And so it was like around 2,000 where they were at, and I was like, So, Ohio, you can rent a house in certain areas. Did check this earlier. For like 900 max.
Yeah.
For everything.
Mm-hmm.
A house. My guy. A house. Not a 2-bedroom apartment. A house. It's nuts. And then people want to poop on it all day. They're like, oh, there's nothing to do. You're just not looking. You're not looking. If you want to be busy, you can be busy. But the good part about this place is, if you want to just not be busy, you don't have to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Had Benjamin's Burgers earlier. Fantastic, by the way.
Who?
You ever heard of Benjamin's Burgers?
Where is that?
It's near Riverview. You ever heard of that street? It's like near there.
No.
I just usually Google those kind of places. And I went there with my dad actually. We were working on the shop and then went over there. You
didn't go to Lucky's?
No, my dad don't like going down to the Oregon district.
Why?
Like he'll go down there. Isn't there a burger place down there that's really good? What's that place called?
Blind Bob's?
Yeah, Blind Bob's. He likes Blind Bob's. And he talks about it sometimes.
Lucky's has the fucking best burgers. Honestly.
They got that. Yeah. Don't they have the blue cheese burgers, man? Or the goat cheese burgers, huh?
Goat cheese. The goat.
Oh, man, don't play with me like that. Don't get me started about that goat cheese.
Dude, that is such a good combination. Goat cheese, avocado, burger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So good.
Or they got the Eros.
They do got a gyro.
They do got an Euro. And they got the, they got
they got the sweet potato fries with Southwest sauce. Bro, I'm about to literally
to Ohio or like in your pants?
Both.
Okay. I mean, okay. Clean yourself up. Get over here, big guy.
Hey guys, we forgot to tell you about this. We're sponsored. We finally got a sponsor. Today's episode is brought to you by
Hard Pillows.
Hard Pillows?
Actually cut that. Sharp Pillows.
Sharp Pillows?
Yes. You didn't hear about the new Sharp Pillow? Just dropped this week. I'm telling you, have you ever felt so comfortable in your bed and you thought to yourself, am I feeling that inspired? Now introducing to you the Sharp Pillow. I'm telling you, it is the most uncomfortable sleep you will ever have in your entire life. Only for 3 easy payments of $99.99, you can have one of these for yourself today. I'm talking sharp, I'm talking sturdy, I'm talking cold. It is the best pillow that money can buy.
Gannon, please. Why should I buy a Sharp Pillow?
Chase, my man, I'll tell you why you need to buy a Sharp Pillow. It's because, you know what, we're sleeping too much. Okay? There's not enough desire for life anymore. We're desiring what? We're desiring comfort.
Yeah, that's right.
Our ancestors once gathered and hunted for food, and they woke up in the morning. This is also sponsored by Liver King. If you want this to feel the ultimate satisfaction of life, you will not sleep anymore.
Well, I mean, this sounds too good to be true, really.
It is. And for this special offer right now, we are throwing in a mini Sharp Pillow, the Throw Sharp Pillow, for free.
So it's smaller.
Yes, sir. You can put it on your living room couch. You have a guest over that you really don't like. You invite them over and you sit them in that middle seat. They sit down and they're instantly uncomfortable, squirming, and then guess what? They leave. See, there's multiple different attributes of the Sharp Pillow, but you have to get it right now today for 3 easy installments of $99.99.
Use promo code SHARP.
But yeah, dude, I don't know about you guys, but I'm After I get off this, I am definitely gonna buy a shark pillow, dude. That just really sounds good.
We don't need it.
We do.
We're just a bunch of corporate sellouts, and they were nice enough to send us both one.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, for our viewers, please don't buy that. I mean, it is bad. It is a bad pillow, but we will absolutely take their money.
Yeah, dude. Of course, you could put it right to my Cash App.
Ketchup?
Cash App?
Oh, Cash App.
Or Venmo, PayPal, got them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want to send me money, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Or support us on the Patreon.
Of course, yeah. Go to our Patreon or my Cash App.
Or my Cash App.
I'm just kidding.
Talking about sharp, uncomfortable pains and, my hatred for life and society, Andrew Taint.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Got banned off of everything, including his Hustler University.
And I think that is a common people W.
Literally common everybody dub. I've been seeing so many videos, and it's unfortunate, of these just beta male people simping over this guy. Did you see that video of him beating that woman?
Wait.
Andrew Taint.
There's a video of this?
There's a video. He recorded himself beating a woman.
That is absolutely terrible.
She was like bawling in tears. And there were people defending this guy for months now. And there was this guy who like reacted to the video of him beating this woman. It was like a couple years ago where there's a video, like he put it up and everything, and he has it up and he's proud of this video. And there's this guy reacting to it, and he's just like fucking shocked and everything. He's just like, what the fuck? Like I can't believe like people support this guy. And you see a bunch of Tate fans, old Tate fans are like, oh, dude, I can't believe I supported this guy, blah, blah, blah. And I saw a girl make a video about this, and it was like, it took a man to say what women have been saying for months for you all to finally stop supporting this guy. It kind of like clicked with me. It's like, yeah, like these, I mean, obviously Andrew Tate fans aren't going to listen to like the opinions of women because it's just fucking, they're so misogynistic and stupid. It's so, and I remember my rant like forever ago on the podcast about like misogyny and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was ahead of the game, honestly. But now I'm here again telling you, hey guys, let's treat everybody nice, And the fact that Andrew Tate got so much momentum for so long was so depressing. And it was all these like high school kids trying to be edgy, But what happened was now we have a handful of other misogynists on the internet now who are just a little bit more subtle with their misogyny than Andrew Tate was. Andrew Tate was just full on fucking a sick human being. But these people are the spawns of him and are able to just fly under the radar. Sneeko is one. Have you heard of that guy?
Nico's one?
Sneeko.
Mm.
He's this fuck boy. He used to be like a model. And he's basically regurgitating all of what Andrew Tate was saying, but in a more subtle way so he doesn't get banned.
What's it? Do you have TikTok?
He does have a TikTok. He streams on Twitch mainly. But a lot of people are starting to like find his stuff now and spam him and like basically just try to ruin his life, which they should, honestly.
I see Sneeko. I've seen him.
You've seen him?
Yeah.
He's a cuck. I truly. Oh, and Andrew Tate's house got raided by the Romanian government for human trafficking. I guess he had an American girl like locked in his house.
Bro, what?
Yeah, dude, this guy was a fuck. He was such a terrible person.
That's like real life psychopath.
Yeah, he's a real life piece of shit. So hopefully he rots in prison forever, but
I'm sure he will.
I'm sure he will. And hey guys, if you're ever thinking to yourself, I think the male species is better than women, you're wrong. Boom. Putting it out there. We're all equal.
Mm. I'm with that movement.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm just here speaking to facts, bro. Like, guys, we're chill and all, but hey, man, females are also pretty chill too.
Mm-hmm. And lovely.
And lovely, bro. Oh, I wanted to talk to you about your coffee pot dilemma also.
Oh, well, we don't talk about it.
I want to talk about it.
I'm still very sad about it.
I because this kind of surprised me. I've never heard of anybody doing what you do. And I want you to explain it to the audience.
Okay, guys. All right. Professional cold coffee drinker here. Not so professional anymore. I lost some street cred.
Yeah.
So I made a pot of coffee before I went to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And before I went to the gym also, I threw the same pot of coffee in the freezer. Okay? I then come back from the gym and I poured myself a cup of coffee and, well, like a thermos of coffee, and then got ready for school, went to school, got off school, went to work, then got home, opened the fridge, what I thought was the fridge, to get some more cold coffee. It was in the freezer. I know you guys are thinking, that's pretty depressing. It's just probably frozen, huh? Nope, it cracked my coffee pot. All over. Almost like shattered, but it was like frozen together. So
That's not an awfully hot coffee pot.
You are entirely true. But that, yeah. But that's it's pretty normal. I feel like there's probably other people out here like, dude.
I've never heard of that in my life. So this is your process, right? You make a hot cup of coffee, right?
Mm-hmm. That's all I
have.
Like
a pot of coffee, right?
Yes.
You refuse to drink the hot coffee, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your process is to make a hot, scorching hot pot of coffee, right?
Yes.
And put said scorching hot pot of coffee in the refrigerator to then drink it cold.
Absolutely.
And you enjoy this.
100%.
So it was just like, I was like, why are you putting your pot of coffee in the freeze?
I don't like hot coffee that much. I mean, I'll drink it if that's all I got.
Why don't you just put like creamer in it, like
to
cool it off? Get a little bit of flavor in there.
Do you even know who I am? Totalberry.
Yeah, a fucking psychopath.
I like cold black coffee. Nothing in it, please.
But so you're like a cold brew guy, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And you never thought to like look for like a cold brew, like...
I was working with what I had, Chase. Okay.
Where'd you get this coffee pot from?
My parents.
My parents gifted it to me.
Yeah, it was like a moving present because I know how much I depend on it.
Yeah.
In everyday
Well,
life.
hey guys, Gannon's birthday is next month. Right? Next month, September?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually 24th.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're almost there. This podcast comes out on the 23rd, so almost a whole month.
Hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's crazy how that lines up. You know, the stars aligning.
Almost, yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean...
If you guys want to buy me some coffee bags...
Some coffee bags. Yeah, so I got a pretty sick birthday present lined up for you, brother, so...
Yeah.
I don't know what you're going to do for coffee in the meantime, but just wait a month.
Yeah, or I was looking at Goodwill for some, like, $2 ones.
I might honestly send it early. That way I don't forget, because I know I'm going to forget.
I mean, you know, you did it so inconspicuously, too. I was like, wow, I wonder what it's going to be.
I literally sent him pictures. I was like, does this work?
Absolutely.
But yeah, it'll work, I guess.
Yeah, I'm fucking stoked. I'm gonna cry.
The thing is, I did something really embarrassing, and I feel really terrible for it. So what people do is they will buy a lot of clothes online, like a lot more than what they can afford, okay? And they will buy this, have it sent to our place, and they will try on the things and send back what they don't like, right? Have you heard of this process?
Not really. I feel like
this is what my girlfriend does, all right? And she will, like I just said, she will buy clothes, try them on, send them back that she doesn't want. So she got the clothes. She didn't like the majority of them. She's planning on sending them back. So in our apartment, we have a trash can. And this box of clothes, my ad, was closed and seemed like it was full of other trash boxes. So what I did was I assessed the situation. I was like, oh, here is a trash box. Let me do something nice around the house. And let me go throw this big box of trash away. Right? Sounds reasonable. I throw it away a couple days ago. Find out yesterday that box was full of clothes that my girlfriend was planning on returning.
Oh, no.
So, your boy is strapped for cash because I felt so bad. I gave her the money for it, obviously.
Jeez.
Big L on my part. I took a big old L.
What are we ballparking?
I sent her $100 as of right now. She told me
as of right now, jeez.
As of right now,
what are these, designer Abercrombie and Fitch? You know,
it was a dress and like some say Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like Hollister and like
Dude. Yeah.
American Eagle.
Fuck,
honestly, dude,
bro.
still those. Huh?
Any Aeropostale?
I was gonna get there.
Oh,
no.
My bad.
American Eagle.
Oh, here we go.
Do you remember?
That's a Midwest thing.
The heyday of Hollister and American Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
They really tried to brand themselves as like a California brand, but people in California, did you ever wear that stuff?
I don't think they did.
I don't think they did. I think they lied to us out there in the Midwest. I'm not even out there anymore.
I really think it was like set up. It was commercialized like that, but we knew better.
I didn't. I bought it still. I bought the stuff. Yeah. Secondhand, obviously. Went to Plato's Closet.
Yes,
shout out Plato's Closet, dude. I was getting all my shit from there.
Dude, that's true. Plato's Closet was the moves.
And now I guess Play-Doh Closet is like they doubled their price before I left or some shit.
Oh wow, so good. Love that.
Because the fucking thrift culture got popularized by these fucking rich people. Yeah, they were like, oh, this is like the new trend. Let's go fuck over the pores again, like we do every single fucking day. Let's get them where it really hurts. Their clothes on their back. God, I hate these fucking richies.
Yeah.
We need to come up with a slur for rich people.
Dumb rich.
I need you. I really need you to put on your thinking cap right now because I'm blanking. Musty musks.
Rich snobs. Snob.
Well, I feel like they've coined the term snob. I feel like it's like, yeah, I'm a snob.
Yes, it's just sad when we're just people are just owning things now. You can't even like make fun of them.
Yeah.
And it's
I wear mayo muncher on my back. You know, I'm all about it.
And it's like, what are we really gonna say? Because they could just be like, if you're broke, then say that. Then
I hate that. That fucking Andrew Tate fans were saying that about Hustlers University. Like, dude, you're literally getting ripped off $50 every month for this bald rich guy to tell you how to get a Bugatti. He's like,
and that was definitely
if you're poor, just say that. Yeah. This motherfucker, I swear to God. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about to the audience?
You know what, guys? Keep on smiling and keep on whiling. You know, the world's spinning faster. Nothing's nice anymore. Let's just keep on smiling. That's all I got.
If you are smiling, make sure you go to the dentist every 6 months.
Not doing that.
Make sure your pearly whites are white.
Mm-hmm.
Clean.
Yeah, we're nice.
Gingivitis is one of the unknown killers.
Having red hair.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. They're going. Hey, Ricky, enter the laugh track right here. That's right. We have a editor. I mentioned it earlier, but he's a lesser known of the podcast.
He's a major known of the podcast.
He's not.
He has become better.
So, guys, give a slightly cold welcome to Ricky. He will be editing this bad boy from now on, and wish him the best because we are going to make the longest episodes ever.
Yep.
And I will require him to be working well into the overtimes for all the podcasting. For all the episodes that we do every week.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
9
for your service.
9 a week. No, fuck you for your.
So.
Well, hey. Anyways, guys, my name is Chase. Oh wait. We forgot to plug ourselves. Do you want to do the honors?
Yes. Hey guys, real quick, you can find us on all streaming platforms. I'm talking Spotify. You know what else I'm talking? I'm talking YouTube. What's under this table? I'm talking Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. Oh, jeez. It's just all confusing.
Yeah, I know. Apple is just a Turtleberry and a Johnson.
But you know what, guys? You can also, if you would like, support our Patreon. We are going to be doing this Pilk and Dilk real soon. I'm talking big ups. I'm talking, what else we got going on? We got 3 next callers. And they're all delicious.
They are.
We're talking There's the first chapter of Death Our Friend. The second one is going to be done very soon. I promise. Like I promise you guys.
He promises.
I gotta go get my notebook. I've left it. But what else? What else?
Oh, a super special announcement. I know I've been teasing it for the past few episodes, past few months. Officially, fully concepted. New show starring yours truly and maybe sometimes an occasional guest. New show on the Patreon, exclusive, Inarticulate. That is the show name.
Inarticulate?
Inarticulate.
Spicy.
It is a little spicy. We will be talking about issues in the world that I am very bad at talking about. So that is why it's called Inarticulate. So join us whenever that show comes out. I will let you guys know. But I mean, hey, there it is. It's out there in the world. Hey, Patreon, only $5 a month.
Mm-hmm. Only $5 a month?
Thank you, Gannon. Thank you. Yes, that's right. Only five whole dollars a month.
That's insane.
And you get exclusive content, like I just said. New show around the corner. We got another show in progress. Or it's out there. It's already out there.
It's being
and
talked.
We have
what?
Wait, what'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh. And we have a book. We have a whole chapter of a book.
Right.
Death Our Friend.
Mm-hmm.
It's out.
Big gang.
Go give it a listen. And if you support the Patreon, you get cool shit like Pilk and Dilk. We're drinking it on the podcast, on the free public one. We'll have video. Maybe next episode, maybe the episode after that. We don't know yet. But Gannon, you better come with your shirt off. That's all I'm saying. Oh. Or naked.
I'll be ready.
So look forward to. There's a lot to look forward to. But fucking TikToks are coming back too. I know I said they would be out next week or last week, but I got held up at gunpoint.
Never mind.
Well, hey Gannon, you ready? You ready to say goodbye?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, my name was Chase.
And I am, and will always be Gannon. Give me a kiss.
See you guys later. Ricky, play the outro.